gone pretty well. And now I've just made this. It's out of an everyman driving thing, which is quite handy because it's a nice card. And then when you look down here very carefully, sort of down there, I need a bracket. And I've made that paper one first, and then after the paper one, I'll make a steel one. Draw around that, mark all my holes. Job's a good one. Another bit of scrap out of the inside of a CVRT. But yeah, nice and strong, got a good bend in it. Just what we wanted. Well, we're thinking about doing an off-road course for the Foden, and I think I've come down this big ditch. Jackson, what do you think? Well, Jackson looks quite relaxed, but we come down this big, but we kind of try and push our way through this, and maybe it won't work. I think it's a ditch here. Bloody hell. You can in a Foden. Yep, you really can in a Foden. Well, something new for the customers. What do you reckon, Jackson? It's all down to you. What do you reckon? Like it? He likes it. Josh is keen, so aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go around once more myself, and then you can take over, and we'll get it ready for Kate's special experience. And then we'll think about fine-tuning it for punters. It's got all these diff lock buttons, and we're learning all about them. Got me thinking, whoa, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Now, which track should we be using? It should be this one, shouldn't it, that we're on? Okay, well, this is second time through, and I don't think the picture really does it justice. This is quite a fall, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite a fall.
Quite a steep drop.
This is touching your brakes, and now it's going very, very downy. We'll get an outside shot in a minute. Tricky one here. I think there might have been a ditch in the middle. Not sure. What do you reckon, Jackson? You're looking hot and flustered. Just crunch your way through. We're producing habitat for something, I don't know what. But there'll be some sort of bird in here sniffing around, eating things. A little bit to your left, maybe. And that's looking good. And now we start going down. Whoa, there we go. That's it, keep it going, a little bit of power. And then we've got to kind of follow my track. So you go around to the right.
Yeah.
Jolly good. Well done, Josh, well done. So Jackson, you having a good time? Hey, you having a good time? You're resting? It can be quite hard work. Yeah, it's quite hard work, this off-roading, isn't it? Glad you got your seatbelt on, being careful. Well, it's getting to that stage where we're putting the glass, new glass, laminated into the windscreen. Have a look at that, mate. To go in the Jeep. And it's coming on quite quickly. And the firm who did this glass, they've kind of let me down a few times, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not they've got the glass right. If it's a bit too big or a bit too wide or a bit too thick. If we're lucky, it'll go straight in that frame. But the glass that was in it was made out of polycarbonate because health and safety, because it went over a cliff. And when it went over a cliff, they were worried about people kind of cutting themselves on the glass, so they put perspex in. And you can hardly see through it. Anyway, fingers crossed. Well, a very successful Sunday afternoon, thanks to Josh. And basically the windscreen's all in lovely, fitted beautiful, all the laminated glass. I am missing a tiny little screw that looks like that on that side. So I may have to shoot somebody who dismantled it and has lost it. The trick is to shoot them slowly with a rusty bullet. I've still got to put all this bit in here, but that's not much. Jerry cans are all in the back now, the secret compartment. This jerry can will have to be forested. Wheels on, looking very nice, looking very nice. Reflectors, they're all on now. What else were we doing? Oh, the Pioneer rack. We've tightened up the fuel sender unit. I'll now be looking for closed cell foam, just make some nice seats. And then the canvas to make the top. And of course I need a machine gun mount on the back for my rear machine gun. Seem to have lost the wing mirror, I'm sure it will turn up. Bound to. And then the Pioneer racks on the side. And the trick now is to find all the tools for it and flop them in it. And then I've got to decide, do we dent it all over and change the colour? Literally go round it, walloping it in so as it looks like it's been for a war. That'll be a tough one. That will be a tough one. Because the first film job we got, they probably want it looking mint. And I've only got one tow bar on the front. I've got to have a second one in case I run into some sexy twins that want to pleasure themselves at the same time on it. That would be terrible if I was not in a position to oblige. It wouldn't happen more than 12 times in your lifetime, would it? Well, it looks like the Abbott came back from Body Scotland looking very shiny. And Tom and Claire did a lovely job. They were even firing it. Gotta be fun. Just there is where we should have had a parcel left for our earth mover valves. Obviously it's not there and somebody's stolen it. Wonderful. Right, is this how you squash the rim of a tyre back onto the rim of an earth mover? It's a bit of a bastard. Maybe we can wallop it down and it'll just squeeze it on and then revolve it a bit to the side and just maybe. Right, down a bit more, yeah. Let's give it a really good squashing. Okay, and now we're going to move it round. Maybe this is where we do the ratchet straps up. Maybe not. Okay, we'll revolve the tyre a bit and have another bash. I love it when a plan comes together. Plenty of ratchet straps, plenty of lube, and plenty of bouncing around. You've just got to think about there's no valve, so it's going to... Well, let's put the valve in it. That's the bit we need to put the valve in there. You're just treading on it. That's it, and the valve's over there. Try and put your finger on it. The first wheel went up lovely, it's on the machine. And we've got plenty of valves. And now we're pushing this on very dangerous because this can explode and kill you. And we had a vote on who should be in the way of it all, and we all said Dan. We all had these kind of balls and we had to put them in a box, and there was one black ball and lots of white ones, and I don't know, it was complicated. But Dan's in the firing position. Okay, now we're going to run away and put this online and we'll see what happens. Go on, plug it in, I'm dying to know. Everyone's hiding in different places and the lads are very concerned about their tea room because that is in line. Okay, is it going? I can see it inflating already. I'd run away. Don't be there. That's not the best place to watch from. That's not good. That's better. Warmer.
I trust my own craftsmanship.
Well, bugger off, I would say. Yes, interesting. Told you. Run, horse, run. Well, I'm burning the midnight oil yet again, and I can't get enough of it. Now, I bought these today, and they are turnbuckles, a kind of a Land Rover thing, really. And where my secret compartment slides forward, I'm going to have these drop down to hold it in place. How cool. And this here is from the first aid box, British Army, obviously, because this is a British one, right-hand drive. And then on the back of that seat, I've got one of the map boxes that you get out of all your British Army vehicles. That's going on there. And then I've got another kind of documents box is going on here. And that's partly because the tracks stick out a bit. And as soon as I make the kind of body of the vehicle stick out more, somehow that'll make it more legal. That's the way I look at it anyway. We're registered in agricultural. Oh, well, it's tracked. So I haven't really got a lot of... you can't MOT a tracked vehicle. So all in all, I've just got to make sure it's kind of roadworthy and reliable and strong and not dangerous. We're kind of getting there. Closed cell foam is the next thing. And the canvas. Now, I've got a tent and I think I'm going to cut it up. Which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. Needs must when the devil rides. But we are getting there. We are getting there, definitely. These are the bits I'm going to spray. Forrest did a fantastic job of cleaning them up. And when I say fantastic job, I mean you can eat your dinner off them. And come and look at this. I haven't got the other one on here, so I can't have twin pleasurings going on at shows with young ladies who just get excited by it. But we're going to get there. And then look at this, look at this. This is an American Army water can, Second World War, which could have come with it, couldn't it? And look at the shine on that. Rub that down a bit, leave him alone for 10 minutes. What's he done? Polished it. It's like chrome. But it's worth it.